What's up, fam squad? We back at it again. It's 10:37 p.m. on May 11th, and it's Mother's Day, so shout out to all the mothers out there. And shout out to all the single mothers out there, doing God's work. And fuck the deadbeat dads. If you get somebody pregnant, take responsibility. And remember to be careful, use protection if you're young and don't want a baby. If you want a baby, fine, do whatever you want, right? But you don't want to be in a situation where, the odds are always in your favor, right? 99%, 98% contraception. But if you hit that 1%, you are completely fucked. So do not take that chance, ladies and gentlemen, especially the kids out there who are grinding with me doing lead code. Dude, preach it, preach it, preach it. Safe sex, safe sex, safe sex. Doesn't feel as good, I know, but you still got to do it. Or else Mother's Day is going to be for you, or Father's Day is going to be for you. You feel me? Um, okay, anyways, I am extremely sick, and tomorrow I'm flying to Shanghai to see我在洛杉矶 LA，我最好的朋友 J 方先生啊，所以呢，今天我就早点休息。And then if you're following the vlog, yesterday I finished the topological sort stuff and finished the topological sort stuff. And then what did I do? And then I stayed up the whole night to finish my girl's homework, networking, which is pretty cool. So now I'm pretty familiar with, Cisco CLI, config T, VLANs, setting up PAT, so port address translation, and then what else? VLANs, and then uh, access command list, ACL, right? And yeah, so. Just did a bunch of labs yesterday. That was pretty fun. And then today, this morning, so like didn't sleep, and then this morning went on this charity walk for my sister's company, which is cool, always love to contribute to a good cause. And then came back, napped a bit, and then went for dinner with my granny and my mom. What's up? Yep, yeah. And then just prepping for Shanghai tomorrow. So today I'm just gonna take it easy again, you know. Just have a chill pill. And then I feel like I really need to, after Shanghai and when I get better, I need to kick the intensity back up. And this is the next thing I want to do. Beyond finding a job, of course, finding a job is the most important. But this is something that I want to do. This NAND gate to Tetris. Something else I want to think about is like if I can implement order book C++ high frequency trading. Is this a good project? Once you get FPGA, this is important, really. Okay, this could be something that I look into, right? I'll save this post. Yup, yup, yup. Widely used, but horrible. Sequencer pattern. Event sourcing. What is this? Dude, it's not that deep, bro. What the fuck? Chill. Okay, so how would I go about like learning this? What is an IPC? Inter-process communication. Is that what it means? What does IPC mean? That sounds like an interesting. Okay, well, it's pretty cool. Mm. Deterministic event sourcing. This is so interesting. This is so fucking interesting. Anyways, this is a very interesting thread. I think I saved this right. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I want to implement an order book and then maybe look into the sequencer and whatever thing that he said. Sequencer and event sourcing sequencer. Yeah, so this is something that I have to look into. Event sourcing and let me write that down. Stickiness. Sequencer pattern. Log through keys. DP multicast based. Okay, that I understand what that means. That's pretty cool. I think disruptor is kind of right. That's a lock-free ring buffer, right? That's exactly what it is. I think. Concurrent ring buffer data structure. So basically, I have to write this disruptor thing, right? I think after like I build all of that, I think I have to be able to get in, right? But implementing the order book, the disruptor, right? So that will be my first. And then this, this basically is the prereq to that, right? I think my understanding is correct. So what I would do is like first implement the order book, right? And then I'll implement the log-free IPC thing. Oops. Okay, order book. How do I build a fast order book? Mhm. So the sequential pattern is a prereq for log freedom thing, right? Okay, can I? Okay, so I build the order book first, right? And then I will integrate these things, right? Okay, sure. Yeah, that works. That makes sense. That's the core concept. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyways, then I will first, I will just do this and I'll sleep today. Pretty fucking tired to be honest. Let's just do this quick. Given an integer array, return true if there are three consecutive odd numbers in the array. Otherwise, return false. Okay, I feel like this is a sliding window type question. Um, no, there is no one, right? Yeah, an array for parity. Yep. So for int I equals to 0, and then I equals to array dot size, array smaller than minus 3, minus 2 actually, right? Because um if it will be this, but I want it to be minus 2, right? So it ends here. Right now it ends here, but I want it to end right here, right? Yep, so minus 2 would be correct, I believe. And then if array I, if array I is 1, mod 2 equals to 0, and array I plus 2 That would give me if confirmed true. And if it isn't, then I'll return false. It's simple as that. It could be simple as that, you know? So for 0, 4, 0, oh, odd, right? Consecutive odd, right? Is could be simple as that. I'm sure there's a quicker way to implement this. Heat buffer overflow, okay. Ah, I see. Um, if array dot size is smaller than 3, right? Plus, so it's at least 3. 3 minus 2 would be 1, then I could start at 0, right? Yep, that's right. No, beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. This is not that good. I think I could use some sort of cue maybe to uh yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I did. So this is a better brute force. Yeah, I think there are many different ways to do this. Um, but yeah, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna call it here. Really want to get this started. And I can move on. Also need to get my DSNA course done. I'm finished. I work 7. I didn't get homework 8 done, and I can really like dial in on this. Get a first principles understanding of how the fuck a computer works, from bottoms up. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, honestly, I'm just self-studying a whole undergrad degree, which is pretty dope. Honestly, it's pretty dope. And I feel like I can do it. Just takes a bit more time. So yeah, ciao, my friends. I'm very fucking tired. So yeah, how many have I done now? 114. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Haven't done any hard though. I think at some point I have to start doing these hard questions. Um, yeah, I mean this looking pretty nice though, honestly. You But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, call it a day. Peace, guys. Goodbye.